Hi, this is Ronnie West.
And I'm Jeremy, or Dr. J.
This is Good Parents, Good Children.
Because without you, your kids really would follow their friends off a bridge. It doesn't start with, I'm no kidding adopting hedonism, which means I pursue pleasure at its own.
Well, kids are automatically hedonists. Look at Halloween, right? It's like they want to eat all the candy. Or video games. They want to play all the video games all the time. And if they have tons of video games, then they might get bored and like jump from video game to video game. Or with social media, this is one of the things parents need to do. One of the wolves at the door is a hedonistic lifestyle or hedonistic way of looking at things, which is attached to the greedy materialism. And, all of these things are related because they are not virtuous. They involve people treating your kids as items or things to be used. But kids are, they're very tempted to be hedonists out the gate, as are we all.
Well, wait a sec.
Parents need to, I think part of the argument, and we'll get to this more about what parents need to do, they need to set limits on their kids so their kids aren't getting in the habit of indulging their instincts for pleasure just all the time.
Well, you said wolves are at the door for your child, heart, soul, mind, and body. And we didn't say, okay, wolves are at the door for everybody. Might be true.
That is true. Yes,
it might be true, but the child is the one who has the less developed superego. The child is the one who has the less developed frontal lobe. Right. When you're all limbic system, then you want to hit that reward center over and over, and that's why children love candy so much.
Right. So what is all limbic system? Like, just explain that real fast.
Fair enough. So as your brain's developing, you get more neurons up here in the thinky rational part. But when you're thinking on purpose, yes,
right.
But when you're a child, you don't have as much there. You've got a lot of deep structures that are involved in hormone regulation, that are involved in impulse activation. So impulse control lives here. That comes later. But before you get impulse control, you just get reward, right? And so it's really only as we're getting an older child, a teen, a young adult, that long-term reasoning gets properly on board, and you get, oh, I'm beginning to see the value of positive habits, or what we would call virtue.
So kids are sort of acting out like a program that involves impulses and whatnot, and they don't have the limbic system. They don't have the ability to identify better programs or aspects of programs. I'm thinking of programs like a computer.
That's
program, right? They don't have the ability to judge them properly, know how to change them, reason out why to change them or what to change them to. So that's part of the reason why they need parents who the parents should be the ones that are, you don't program your kids like a computer programmer programs a computer, but you train them in a way where you're shepherding the programs they have, and you teach them how to reprogram themselves over time, because as an adult, they'll be in charge of their own program.